Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Check, check. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a windy and cold Fort Wayne afternoon. And do we have a matchup today? The first round of the NAIA opening rounds here, hosted at Warrior Athletic Field in Fort Wayne, Indiana. The Cardinal Stritch Wolves from Glendale, Wisconsin, after a very impressive season, 13-1-1. They won the CCAC tournament after beating Governor State 2-1 in the final. Find themselves as the 4 seed in the Fort Wayne bracket, and they visit the 17-1-1 Indiana Tech Warriors, the regular season and postseason champions of the WAC conference. And it should be a good matchup today of two very potent strikers up top. Noe Garcia with 18 goals this season will have to face off against his counterpart on the other side, Salvador Nunez, who has 16 for himself. And both defenses, who have been very good all season, and goalkeepers as well, will face two guys who will be very hungry to make their mark on this game. With 34 goals combined between both strikers, all it may take today is just one chance between them both to really change this game. And in a winner-go-home match like this, all you really need is that one chance to take, and no matter how it goes in the back of the net, it could result in the winner and send you through to the next round on Saturday. The first of 2 games today. The second game will kick off at around 4 p.m. between Bethel University and the Cumberlands. But first, we have Indiana Tech versus Cardinal Stritch University. As we approach the end of April here, but have some snow on the field. It snowed heavy yesterday and the day before, but luckily it has cleared up a bit. A bit cold, and the wind will definitely be a factor today. But the players will be happy to play in the 40 and 50 degree weather as opposed to the 20 and 30 degree weather we've had the past few days. As both teams line up here, the starting lineups to be announced in just a few seconds. It's good to be back for some postseason action here after the Warriors won the WAC tournament, beating UNOH here 3-0 in the past match. Stritch Warriors, number 14, captain in the side, Jonathan Waldenstoem. Number 00 in net, Liam Downey. Number, I believe that is 17, Luis Dolare Castro. Number 28, Inigo Gonzalez Zabela. Number 4, Victor Alhambra. Number 3, Pedro Diaz. Number 6, Andres Sesma. Number 25, Pablo Garcia Leino. Number 9, Salvador Nunez. Number 8, Antonio de Castro. And rounding out the side for them, number 13, Eduardo Andrade. And for the Indiana Tech Warriors, the number 1 seed in the Fort Wayne bracket, the captain, Will Harris, the WAC All-Defensive Player of the Year. Back in net today, number 1, the freshman, Jaime Salvado, filling in for Edwin Rosado, who had a very great tournament, kept 3 straight clean sheets. Number 2, Jonas Kallman. Number 3, Jaime Tenorio. Number 4, Scott McCarthy. Number 6, Luca Mata. Number 8, Brendan Sidaway. Number 9, Luke Jones. Number 18, Jackson Simmerman. Number 24, Pep Cassis. And number 25, Maxwell Amoko. just seconds away from kickoff here as both teams will enter their final pre-game huddle. Both champions of their conference must quickly forget all of that, but still rely on the success that they've had all season as they come out here and face off in the first round of the NAIA opening round. The winner of this game will play on Saturday at 1 p.m., and the winner of that will advance all the way down to Georgia for the NAIA tournament. So the stakes are as high as ever today here, as Indiana Tech are the host team, the 1 seed, Cardinal Stritch, the 4 seed. But in a one-and-done system like this, seeding really does not matter. 13 1-1, the Cardinal Stritch Wolves, very impressive side, will come out here with a lot of energy and look to have an early upset in the tournament, as they could have a Cinderella story themselves. And with a guy like Nunez up top, 16 goals on the season, a lot of potential. If he can kind of carry the side, get a good chance himself, put one in the back of the net, they could start off strong and lead the way here as Cardinal Stritch Wolves in the red and black, Indiana Tech in their all whites they've worn almost all season. Stritch going left to right, Indiana Tech going right to left here as we are underway in Fort Wayne, Indiana for the first round of the NAIA tournament. As a quick offsides there, we'll give Tech the ball. Take it quickly, Salvato with his first touch. After he has been absent for a few weeks now with a bit of an ankle injury, Edwin Rosado, the senior goalkeeper from East Chicago, Indiana, filled in very well for him. 3 straight clean sheets. But Salvato will have to make sure he does not make any mistakes today and he can get back into the great form he was in before he went out with the injury, as Harris picks up the ball now and finds Amoko outside for his first touch. But some good defense there by the Wolves. It will be interesting to see how both sides set out in the early part of this game. In a tournament like this, will both sides be a bit passive and really try not to be the first team to make a mistake, or will one of the sides go out and try to bring that energy and really get on the throat of the other team, as Amoko tries to keep that one in, but is a bit too far from there, from Tenario. Takes the throw in there. Ball finds its way up to Sesma, who looks over the top to Nunez with McCarthy on the chase. Plays it all the way out wide to that far side to number 3, Pedro Diaz. Can he find an option in the box here? He drives the byline. Zimmerman's there to clear, but a good chance there. Diaz, the final ball, could not find a Wolf in the box, but did very well to get past Coleman on that byline and try to cut one back. Note for the Warriors is that Luca Mata seems to be up top, and Noe Garcia, the WAC Offensive Player of the Year with 18 goals, is not in the starting lineup. Hopefully it's not an injury that will keep him out for the whole match. Coleman on that far side with the throw in. Zimmerman checks in. We'll check out Mata now. Harris there, a bit of a loose ball from Coleman. Salvato races out of the box and will play that out before being tackled. Draws the foul there by the corner flag. A very dangerous bit of play there for the Warriors, as the ball from Coleman back to Harris was a bit too long. Good pressure there from the Wolves, but Salvato comes far out of his box to the corner flag and is able to win the free kick. As he will limp jump off. That ankle has been bothering him, kept him out for a few games, and an early challenge like that is not something he would have wanted to receive. As Moko does well to go up and win that. Mata will keep it in, but he cannot win the foot race there, and it will be shielded all the way out. Mata actually keeps it in there. The Warriors look to press here now. Good bit of defending there from Will Harris as Sesma tried to get it up and over him. Harris with great recovery. He's been great all season defensively. Starts to pick up here. Moko, a good chest down there. He's able to find its way to all the way to Mata. Will spray to the far side. Jones now. Can he try to get in on that left foot and have a strike? We'll clip it into the box there. And the ball goes all the way through there. The keeper did not come out. It just grazes wide of that left post. A dangerous ball in. Moko there with the run. Could not get on the end of it. But nobody deals with it. The defenders leave it for the keeper, who left the ball himself, and the Wolves a bit lucky it did not find its way in the back of the net. Now find themselves in Indiana Tech territory as they look for their first bit of possession. They had a good chance earlier. With Diaz down that left side. Could not find a shot on target from it. As Harris here will carry and play it all the way up the field with Zimmerman in support, but the ball will find its way all the way through to Downey in net. And with 7 minutes gone, both teams here really trying to find their way into the game. Both with small bits of possession, but no real chances to show, as Cassis now will find Coleman on that far side who can get forward. Jones now in the middle, Mata in the middle, plays it all the way across, but a great slide there will deflect the ball out for Indiana Tech's first corner kick of the match on that far side. Some nice one-touch pass in there between Coleman, Jones, and Zimmerman. Zimmerman does so well at finding the right position in the midfield to hold himself, and that nice one-time through ball to Coleman leads to this chance here that Jones will put in at the near post. It's headed and eventually cleared, but not far. Cassis will pick up the ball after the Wolf slip there and find Jones on that far side. Gets on the top of the box. Harris looks for a strike. It's deflected by plenty of defenders there and will eventually be cleared, which Jones will race all the way to the far side now to keep it in. Ball will eventually find its way over the goal line there for a goal kick. Really the first early chance there for the Indiana Tech Warriors, who have had a potent attack all season, but in a tough matchup like this, this is maybe a defense they have not faced all season. As Alhambra picks up the ball here and will play it all the way and Stone. Back to the keeper who slices that one over to Andrade. Does well to keep it in, but McCarthy. Walden Stone will play all the way long to that far side. Mata now picks it up and will swing to Tenorio with plenty of time to drive forward. Amoko in support. Finds Amoko on this far side. Back into Tenorio and back to Amoko now with two defenders on him. Andrade and Costello in support. And they do well there to win the ball back. Good step there from Harris. Shields the ball into Cassis. And Coleman there in a bit of a crazy run forward. A lucky deflection almost sends him through, but Downey is off his line quick to corral that one. It looks like Noe Garcia is warming up on that far side, but hopefully he can check in. A big loss for the Warriors up front with 18 goals all season. He has been the key man in so many matches. Jones tried to wiggle through there. Good defended by the Wolves. As Nunez there draws another foul on McCarthy. Indiana Tech starting to develop a bit more possession, especially in Wolf territory, but that defense has held strong so far. Walden Stoem, Alhambra, and Andrade on this near side have done well. As Amoko flies through and wins that ball to start the counterattack. Can he find Mata? Mata clear through on goal here. Back to Amoko, who sprays it over the top there. A great chance for the Warriors to take the 1-0 lead. A great connection between Amoko and Luca Mata. After a loose ball, Amoko was able to fly through, pick it up, found Mata, who cut it back to him, and on that left foot, Amoko got too far under it and clipped it over the bar. But an early chance for the Warriors, and the Wolves defense there will have to be a bit more tidy on the ball. A quick giveaway like that can lead to a chance, and in a game like this, that is really all it takes to possibly be the decider at the end. As another poor ball there from Alhambra in the back. Sidaway now with one of his first touches. He's also been a very important and key player for this side. He sits in front of Harris and McCarthy in the back and has such a big role in being that link between the attack and defense. And today, with a guy like Nunez up top, Sidaway has a very important job to really mark some of those free runners, as McCarthy and Harris will have to pay attention to the number 9. Cassis now with time to turn, and he will. Simmerman now picks it up in an advanced roll, finds Amoko, who is in the middle of the field. Matson now out to Cassis with Tenorio in support out wide. Cassis tries to skip around a few there, but a good tackle from Walden Stone will knock it all the way out for a throw in here on this near side for Tenorio. It's a great win there from Luca Mata. 2 phases of great defense there as he deflected the first ball and slid to win the second. Tenario now picks it up on this far side, but Waldenstone's there to intercept. Harris elects to keep that one in, and in doing so, gives it to the Wolves. They play it in the middle there. Nunez there with it. Salvato comes out, but Will retreats back to his net. Nunez with Coleman on him. The shot there deflected. Coleman will be able to keep it in and clear all the way upfield, but the Warriors dodge a bit of a bullet there. A loose ball from Scott McCarthy to Will Harris on this near side here. Harris keeps it in on the touchline and sends the Cardinal Stritch Wolf through. Quarter of an hour gone here, 29:45 to go in the first half. Neither side with a real chance so far. Both are really playing this one out like a chess match, not trying to be the first team to make a mistake. Andrade there looks over the top, but McCarthy's the only one there for it. Finds Sidaway in the middle. As Luca Mata has really dropped into a bit of a deeper role. Zimmerman almost playing that second striker when Mata drops in as that false nine up top. Jones as well finds himself in the middle. Zimmerman now on that right side. Can he put a good ball in? He clips one into the box. It's behind everybody, but Tenario will recycle. Finds Jones on that left side. Can he put one in with his left foot? A good ball whipped in. The back stick there. Zimmerman's able to keep it in. Mata on the end of it, but he cannot keep the ball in. His first touch lets him down. Mata slipped in the box initially. Zimmerman did a great job to keep it alive at the back post and square it. Mata, who quickly tried to get up, could not keep that ball in play as it touched off of him last and rolled out. Good ball there from Andrade. And you can see the Wolves are definitely pressure this ball up to Nunez's feet. So dangerous with it. Having scored 16 goals this year. The more he can get on the end of the ball, the more you think the Wolves will score. Waldenstone now will play it all the way to this near side to Andrade. Can he clip one in? Drives it long. Salvato up to punch. It's a good ball in from Andrade, a dangerous one, as he wins it again. Amoko now with some space to drive forward will find. He looks for Cassis in the middle. It's deflected back to him. He sprays it all the way out to Jones, who slips and really a cagey match so far. Lots of good tackles being put in here as the ball will go out for the Wolves' first corner of the match side. It's been back and forth so far in the opening 20 minutes here at Warrior Athletic Field. And the Wolves have a great chance here. Their first set piece of the match. Gotta think Nunez might be a target. Waldenstone, number 14, the captain, will look to get on the end of it as well. Well, whipped in here at the back stick. Andrade cannot get on the end of it. Mata there, or sees Amoko is able to get the final clearance. As Zabala now, who's been involved in a lot of the action, the number 28 in the midfield. once again looking over the top there for Diaz. But McCarthy does very well to shield him off and win the ball. And the Warriors can go forward here. Amoko now. Andrade and Nunez on him. Finds Mata in the middle, who does well to wiggle out of some tight pressure there. Amoko now gets on the end of this, but he went through the back of Andrade to do so and will be whistled for the foul. As the stands are starting to fill up here, it's good to see more and more fans back in the stands, as hopefully this whole COVID issue can kind of die down and sporting events can get back to at least a fraction of normality, as Mata is able to pick up the loose ball there at the edge of the box, and he finds the back of the net. A incredibly poor giveaway there by the Wolves, who had won the free kick. They took it short, and a loose, very loose ball finds its way to Mata almost unexpectedly, and he picks it up, goes past one defender, and tucks it in. And the Cardinal Stritch Wolves, who have been really good so far in the opening 20 minutes, especially defensively. A poor giveaway in the back there, and the Brazilian scores to make it 1-0 with 24:57 left. An absolute gut punch for the Wolves. Once again, they've played so well so far. They've really neutralized about any attack so far, and just an absolute mental lapse there in the back leads to the first goal of the match, and Mata is able to be the one to get on the end of it. As once again, another giveaway there, Amoko is able to pick up the ball, but some good defending there. He's not able to find Jones on that far side. As McCarthy looks for either Simmerman or Cass, as the ball splits in between them and will go out of play, but the Wolves must make sure that they really try to settle down and put that mistake behind them. Can really not let this game fall apart in just a few minutes' time. There's another giveaway there. Jones muscled off the ball on that far side. As Zabella now will find Andrade here at the halfway line. Amoko in defense. He will reset to Waldenstone, who will try to play over the top long. Salvato out of his net. Will keep that one in. Waldenstone, every time he picks up the ball, is really looking over the top, especially to that left side, for either one of Diaz or Nunez over the top, in behind either McCarthy or Coleman. But so far the Warriors have done well to limit many of those chances, as Harris now finds Amoko over the top with Andrade behind him. Can Amoko get on the end of that? Some great defense there from Andrade, who does well to get in front of Amoko and is eventually fouled. But another half chance there for the Warriors. And with the speed of guys like Jones and Amoko on the outside, one clip ball over the top from Will Harris, who is so accurate with most of his passes, could really lead to a great chance like we almost just saw. But got to give credit to Andrade on this near side, who has done well so far to mark the pacey Amoko over the top. As Nunez there is able to get past Harris, Tenorio now will win the ball off Nunez last. Some great defending there from Tenorio. Harris looks over the top there. Ball will find its way all the way through to Downey, but Indiana Tech starting to gain a bit more possession here. Both sides have tried to settle down, as Waldenstone will drive long once again up to Nunez, who is unable to keep that one in. as the Warriors work the ball around here. This 4-3-3 system under Coach John Dunn, so possession-based, really trying to play some beautiful football while they have able to build their way up the ball in. Tries to cut it back before Alhambra is able to clear it up the field. As the first substitution of the match will come in. And it is No Way Garcia. It's good to see him back. Number 6, the goal scorer, Luca Mata, just moments ago after a poor giveaway in the back by the Cardinal Stritch Wolves, was able to lift the ball over the keeper with a good finish. Found its way to the bottom right corner. And No Way Garcia, the WAC Offensive Player of the Year, 18 goals on the season, will try to make his mark on the match. With 20 minutes to go in the first half, Will Harris on the ball. As Cassis is able to get past the defender now, can he find Zimmerman? He does in the middle of the box. A great clearance there from Alhambra, who's done well to defend once again. Coleman will clip that one in high into the box, and Moko tries to get on the end of it. It will come off of him last for a goal kick. Good win there for the Wolves. Harris is able to get through the back of Nunez there and get on the end of it, but the Wolves pick it back up and are able to find their way out of pressure on that far side. They do well here. Diaz again down that left side with Coleman in chase. Will come off of Coleman last for another corner on the far side, and the Wolves have a good chance here once again. They can capitalize on this set piece. They could tie this one up. 18:30 to go in the first half. As the Wolves crowd the 6-yard box and penalty spot, one on top of Salvato. With all the Warriors back to the defend, the ball whipped in, headed by Waldenstone. Salvato, a good punch there, made the save and possibly kept that one out of the back of the net. It was a good connection there from Waldenstone. As Jones now finds Garcia on the far side. Can he find someone in the middle? Ball deflects and goes back to Garcia, who will keep the ball in on that far corner. Alhambra does well once again to win the ball and will clear it all the way up, but Castello here able to get out of some pressure and try to find this far side with Nunez, but the ball will not reach its way through Tenario there. Harris now can pick up with plenty of space to drive forward. We'll clip it over the top there. Amoko going to chase that one down, but he cannot keep it in. Andrade did well to stick with him and see that one out. As the Wolves look to be sitting back in more of a defensive position as this half has drawn on. Initial pressure so far on Harrison McCarthy, but there they dropped in a bit and were very compact. As Nunez's flick on will find its way all the way through, but nothing's doing as Salvato is able to pick that one up and he will clear. As Jones is whistled for a foul there, and Coach John Dunn will argue that one as a 50-50 ball, and Jones is whistled for the contact. 16-16 left in the first half. Indiana Tech Warriors up 1-0 after Luca Mata was almost gifted a goal. But he did well in the end to round the defender and lift that ball enough over Downey in net to make it 1-0. The winner of this game will go on to play Saturday here at Warrior Athletic Field at 1 p.m., but I'm sure none of the players on the field or either of the coaches are concerned about Saturday. The matter of the fact is that today is all that really matters, as the Wolves here will try to get down that far side with Coleman in defense. And again, the ref allows them to play on. It looked like he was going to whistle for a foul, but plays on there as the Wolf went down trying to win a foul in the attack in third there, but nothing was happening from the ref. It's been a very physical game so far. Almost what you would expect in such an important game like this. McCarthy is able to turn out of some pressure and clear up field, but not far. Diaz on the end of it. Eventually goes out of play off Diaz last for a Indiana Tech throw-in. Coleman to take. As Indiana Tech prepares at least one more sub here, Ryan Steele looks to be the one to check in. Very pacey on that wing. Creates a very big impact, especially if Harris is able to whip a ball over and find him as Garcia gets on the end of the mistake there. A good save there from Downey as Garcia looks to score his 19th of the season. Another loose giveaway in the back from the Wolves. Cassis there with some good pressure. Forced the mistake. Garcia, a nice ball roll to get past the defender, set him through on goal, but he could not find the back of the net there with his first chance of the match as Ryan Steele checks in on the corner kick. Will come in on this far side for Maxwell Amoko. Sit away now in the middle with Tenario on this near side, who he will find. Tenario clips it in. Ball is bouncing around here. Zimmerman there is able to win the ball and is subsequently pushed to the floor and wins the free kick here for the Warriors, who will send the big men forward. The two English center backs, Will Harris and Scott McCarthy, will enter the box here as Cassis, and it looks like Jones will be set over this one. Tenario also in with Zimmerman, and don't count out Zimmerman here despite his 5'7" stature. Did score a great header in the final here and is one of the highest leapers as Jones will whip this one in. A very high ball will go all the way through, out of play. Jones would have looked to have some better service there, would have liked to, as Harris, Tenario, and McCarthy made their way forward, but the wind there gets under the ball and it sails out for a goal kick, which Downey will take short to Waldenstone, as he will drive this one all the way up the field. Harris there with Nunez defending. Ball finds its way out of play. 12:30 left in the first half here. The wind picking up just a little bit. As Garcia there, some nice touches. The back heel does not come off, but he is able to keep the ball and find Tenario. Cannot find Steele. Tenario there is able to win the ball. This one really bouncing around right now. Everybody out there fighting for the ball. Some great challenges, and coming in is Tenorio there bailed out a bit as he fell over. Was able to win the foul. Sesma, a bit too much contact, possibly dragged him down. As Harris will look long for Garcia. Walden Stone's up to win it, but Steele will get on the end of that. Coleman now on that far side. Cannot find Steele, who tried to make that run behind, but some high pressure there from the Warriors as they're able to win the ball back. And that is something that you really see from a John Dunn coach side, that they lose the ball in the attack in half. Even their guys that go forward, they're so good at having that energy and having that passion to go win the ball back first, and it leads to the giveaway there from the Wolves in the back. As Jones is able to win another corner on the far side, Harris McCarthy will come up once again, and a better ball here could result in a great chance to make it 2-0 and double the lead for the Warriors as we approach the end of the first half. Jones set over the ball here. A high hanging ball. Tenorio cannot get on the end of it, but he's able to at least play it out for a throw-in instead of a goal kick deep in the Wolves' territory. Sesma's able to get on the end of that, but Zimmerman does so well to intercept that, so energetic in the midfield, covers so much ground. It would be interesting to have a tracker on him, as Harris unable to spray that one through there, but he can get on the end of the deflection there, played all the way back to Salvato and reset. Salvato elects to try to play quick out to Jones, but the poor ball will go out for a throw-in. And another great challenge there from Zimmerman, the Fort Wayne native. As Steele was in behind there, but the ball cannot find its way over the top. Andrade read it well, but once again, some loose passes in the back as Cardinal Stritch have done well to defend, but some of these passes they've been playing around between their defensive midfielder and their back line has led to some chances there. NAIA Garcia was whistled for the foul, but mistakes like that directly led to their first goal scored today, the only goal by Luca Mata. Coleman went down there, no foul called, to the disappointment of the Tech fans and bench. As Cassis is now whistled for a foul. A lot of fouls in a championship tournament level game like this between two very good teams, and Nunez there's fouled on the outside by McCarthy. So the ref blows play dead. He might. He's talking here to Harris, the captain. There's 3 quick fouls in quick succession there called on the Warriors on that far side. Gives Cardinal Stritch a great opportunity here. Another free kick in the attack in half. Another set piece here with Walden Stoem, Castro, and Nunez in the box here. Some great threats to get on the end of it and try to equalize. A 2-man wall set up by Salvato. Ball whipped in by Zabella. Cleared by Sidaway. Ball's clipped back into Andrade. Did he stay on sides? He did. He clips it back in. A great ball. Waldenstone is able to get on the end of it and will head it off. Might have deflected off Harris as well. Took the spin off it. Salvato makes the save in the end, and Ball's hooked out for a throw-in, but a great chance there for the Cardinal Stritch Wolves as the wind picks up here. Andrade did well to keep himself on sides and clipped in a good one there as Sesma tries to play it across. Now McCarthy's able to clear. As Alhambra did well to track Garcia there and headed out for a throw-in to stop any quick attacks as Jose Uvita, the senior from Ecuador, will come in for Pep Casas. The final 7 minutes and 15 seconds here. Uvita, like Zimmerman in that midfield, is very energetic and provides a lot of great defensive support as the Warriors maybe try to close out this half with the 1-0 lead. Give Casas, who has played well, some rest as Zimmerman once again wins the ball. He has been everywhere today. As Jones now looks over the top, he will find Steele on this far side, on this near side. Zimmerman now tries to play it into Jones. It's deflected all the way through to Downey. McCarthy is able to play a good ball there. He had done well to step forward after Sidaway missed the header. Found its way through to Garcia, could not keep a hold of it. As Alhambra now stands over the ball. Out to Diaz on that far side, who has been very dangerous so far with some attacking positions, the left back. As the Wolves here can build forward. Once again find Diaz out wide, tries to clip it in. Zimmerman's the one there to clear. Diaz is, like I said, found himself in some good positions going forward on that far left side and has been able to get a few balls past Coleman, but unfortunately for the Wolves, none of the attackers have been on the end of them. Sesma will check out. Number 11, Marcus Hagerman, will come in on this near side. As Jones is brought down there in the midfield. With 5 minutes to go in the first half, Indiana Tech Warriors lead 1-0. The number 1 seed here hosting the NAIA opening round. Luca Mata, the lone goal scorer on the day so far. As another substitute for the Cardinal Stritch Wolves is preparing to come on. Into Steele, tries to clip it up to Zimmerman, but read very well there. But the Wolves can do really nothing with it. As play goes on here, a player down, that'd be number 17, Luis Dolare Castelo. He's up a bit slow after that. He's limping now, looks to be okay, which is good. You never want to see an injury, especially in a match like this, to a good player like Castelo. Might have got caught there after the play a bit by McCarthy. Drop ball here. Gives the Wolves back possession, and Waldenstone will do a quick ball, a good one out wide. as Alhambra does well to turn out of some pressure there from Garcia and drop it all the way back to Downey, who will pump it upfield now. McCarthy's able to be the one to get up and win it as Zimmerman gets on the end of the loose ball all the way back to Harris. Now the Warriors reset with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half. Main focus is to not concede before the whistle as Zimmerman there. A good header over the top. Can Garcia get on the end of that? He's able to with Andrade in support. Steele now on the inside. A good strike there and Downey saves. A very, very quick attack, but with players like Noe Garcia and Ryan Steele up top, that has really been the theme all season. A good ball from Zimmerman, who worked well to win it back. Steele flicked it on there. Garcia got it and played it back to Steele, who just could not tuck it home, but Cardinal Stritch avoids another possible goal there. And 2-0 would have made it a very different game going into halftime here. As the Wolves make what might be their final substitute of the first half with just under 2 minutes to go, Kevin Herrera, and who will have limited time to make an impact here if he can find himself on the ball there, as Harris under some pressure gives the ball away. Nunez now, but Tenorio, who's done well so far to defend in this first half, wins it back as the ball's played all the way up top to Garcia, but Alhambra is able to head it out. Another corner kick here. 1:20 to go in the first half. Garcia looks set to take as Harris and McCarthy will get forward, and with limited time left in the first half, a set piece here is a great chance for the Warriors to double their lead. A lot of great options here in the box with Uvita as well. Jones in the box. Garcia over it with a minute left as the ref will stop here and have some conversations with some of the players jousting for position in the box. It's been a very physical and very competitive game so far. As Garcia will whip this one in, a good driven ball. Downey misses the punch, and the ball goes all the way through for a goal kick there. If a Warrior was able to make that back post run, he would have possibly got on the end of it and made it 2-0 as Downey had a swing and a miss there at that one. A great ball in from Noe Garcia with a lot of pace on it, driven right across the face of goal. As the final half minute here of the first half, the ball's driven up. Harris goes and meets. A great win there as Herrera gets his first touch of the match. Ball finds its way all the way back to Downey here with 10 seconds, and his goal is to pump it upfield, relieve some pressure, and this game looks like barring a miraculous chance here with 1 second to go. We'll enter halftime. The Warriors up 1-0 here at Warrior Athletic Field in the first round of the NAIA opening round, hosted at Fort Wayne. The 1 seed versus the 4 seed, Luca Mata, the lone goal scorer. And we will take a quick 15-minute break here before we come back for the second 45 in what has been a great match so far between the Indiana Tech Warriors and the Cardinal Stritch Wolves. We will be right back. Welcome back for the second half here. Indiana Tech up 1-0. Now going left to right in their all-white uniforms. The Cardinal Stritch Wolves in their red and black going right to left. And Luca Mata, the lone goal scorer on the day, the Brazilian freshman, was pretty much gifted an opportunity here. Off of a goal kick, it was a poor giveaway. In the back for the Wolves, Mata got on the end of it, was able to round one defender and score past Downey and net, who's been good otherwise today. He's had a very clean day in net, some good saves, but that one mistake and in a game like this, that's all it could take to send you home and end your season. And the Wolves here will be looking for an opportunity to rebound in the second half. 45 minutes left potentially in their season if the scoreline stays the same, but they will have different plans in mind. As Zimmerman finds Jones here. Another cold day in Fort Wayne. It snowed the other day. Past 2 days it's been in between snow and rain. Some snow still on the corners of the field here. Luckily it's reached around 45 to 50 degrees and we've been able to just have some strong wind and not had to deal with too much poor weather. A nice sunny day here despite the wind and cold weather, as Cassis has whistled for a foul there. I'm sure many of these guys who have played in Wisconsin over the past season are used to this cold weather, like so many of the Tech players who have experienced this Indiana weather. Zambala on that far side now. Trying to work something here with Andrade. Tries to play it all the way across the Alhambra. It's a bit of a loose ball. A dangerous one. Jones in pursuit. Cleared up field and did well there, Alhambra, who's made some great challenges, especially in his own box, to save a few goals as the Wolves now enter the Warrior box. Try to go forward, but the ball will go off the Wolves last for a goal kick here. An early half chance there for the Wolves, who tried to push forward and create something, but they will need a lot more quality so far rather than they've had so far in this match to create a real concrete chance to try to equalize. If it really had just one, Waldenstone off of a corner had a nice header that Salvato was able to come out and punch before the ball was cleared. That has really been it. As Amoko tries to apply some pressure, Alhambra does well to get out of it. The wind is picking up here, very heavy wind. The wind facing towards the Tech goal. We will have to see how it impacts things like set pieces for the Wolves, especially if the ball hangs up in the air. Will Salvato come out for it? Will he be able to get on the end of it in his first game back from injury? Zambala looks out wide there. Jones is able to win it, but he cannot keep it in there after being flicked on by Coleman. Castro there working with Diaz and Zambala. Zambala once again, a lot of action so far in the first 5 minutes of the second half as the Wolves have held most of the possession. Naino there took a bit of a challenge after the play from Cassis. The ref plays on. As the ball there through to Nunez, could not find him. Nunez Very, very good attacker. Scored 16 all season. Has been yet to find a real chance so far. No real supply for him as Garcia tries to turn the defender there, and he's pulled back by Waldenstone, and Indiana Tech will have a free kick here. Garcia stands over this one. Harris and McCarthy both stay back. The free kick is taken short and will find its way to McCarthy on this near side. Back to the captain, Harris. The ball over the top there. Once again, Nunez unable to get on the end of it as Salvato will come out far to claim and find Tenorio. Coleman now on this near side. Plenty of time on the ball. Cassis does very well to get past two defenders, spin out of pressure, so tidy on the ball, the Spaniard. Receives it once again and plays it all the way out wide to Tenorio. Finds himself in a very advanced role here in to Garcia, but it's intercepted by Zavala. Tenorio does well to win it back now. Very underrated player, Jaime Tenorio. So many good players on this Tech team. He's kind of the one that goes under the radar, but defensively and offensively, he's very good on the ball. Does everything John Dunn asks of him at that left back spot and more. Really one of the most consistent guys out there. Salvato will play this one up far to Jones. Cannot get on the end of it. It will be a Wolf throw in here. Diaz to take. Harris is able to clean that one up, but cannot find Garcia. Coleman will let that one right out for a throw in. The Warriors do well to get out of some pressure there. The Wolves at time are holding a bit of a higher line, applying some more pressure. But Coleman sit away, and Cassis in that middle have done well to really escape tight areas and get themselves into good positions here. Zimmerman now finds himself on the ball. Gets past one there, tries to get past two. He's brought down on the edge of the box, and it is a great chance here. Around 20 yards out, just outside the 18-yard box here. Zimmerman did well to pick up the ball from Coleman. Skipped past the slide there and was able to try to dance past the second before he was brought down, and the Warriors have a great chance here in set piece. With 8 minutes gone in the second half, 37 minutes left. 1-0 is the score. On this right side here, you think it would favor a left-footed guy like both Harris or Jones. Harris was set over. He will leave and enter the box. Jones now stands over it with Cassis. As Downey sets up his wall, and this is a big chance to double the lead here, and the Wolves will try to keep this one out of the net. A 5-man wall with Zimmerman and Sitaway there to try to block them off. Jones set over at Cassis as well. Jones to take ball, deflects under the wall. A poor free kick there, driven very low, almost like he tried to go under the wall. They jumped it, hit a trailing leg, and the ball will find its way all the way back to Salvato, but a wasted chance there, and Jones will definitely want that one back. That left foot of Jones has been so good all season. He scored the first goal, a great goal, a half volley from outside the box in the championship match to win the WAC tournament. The first of 3 goal scorers that day. There's a foul there. Cassis whistled on for one. We'll give Cardinal Stritch an opportunity of their own on a set piece here. As some of their big men can get forward. Walden Stoem, who's been a threat so far with 2 headers in the box. He's tried to redirect on goal. Is guarded by the captain Harris here. The ball's whipped in. It's not cleared far, and the shot by the Wolf there finds its way to Salvato, who will throw quick out to Jones on this near side. Defended by De Castro. As Jones does very well, 2 brilliant flicks up and over the defenders there. Zimmerman tries to spray through Garcia, but Alhambra does well to track back and win it. Moko now on that far side. Really his first action of the second half as he tries to clip one all the way across to Jones with plenty of space here to get back on that left. Cuts byline, drops the defender. Jones, the strike there. What a strike. It hits the post. A great bit of skill there from Luke Jones, who is so dangerous on the ball. Dropped the defender. Got it on that right foot and blasted it off the post. As Zimmerman here sprays it into Garcia, and another big save from Downey. Zimmerman there, a header, cannot put it on frame. Some big chances there for the Warriors in quick succession, but they cannot find the back of the net to double this lead. They won the ball back quickly through Cassis. Zimmerman there into Garcia. Could not lift the ball over Downey, who came out quick. Ball popped up. Zimmerman, the header from outside the box would have been a very good header. Just could not get that one on frame as it goes out for a goal kick, but the Warriors are able to win the ball back and possess here. As they try to grab a second and really cement themselves as the leaders of this game, as the Wolves are still in it with it being 1-0. As De Castro looks to spray through to Nunez, he's able to find him. Nunez now cannot wiggle his way through the ball all the way back to Salvato, who will take his time. Salvato plays short to Coleman. Back to Salvato with Nunez in chase. The ball's popped high into the air. Zimmerman and De Castro fight for it. Zimmerman wins, but Diaz is able to step in and get on the end of it. As Nunez looks to play out wide. Amoko's the only one there. The ball will come off as Zabala last for a throw in. Noe Garcia, the WAC Offensive Player of the Year, is slowly starting to get more involved in this game as he sprays it out wide to Jones. Jones, a good chest there, is able to bring it down with Diaz contesting. Jones gets past Diaz, finds Coleman with 2-3 defenders on him. Drop it back to Sidaway, who looks to play it in. Walden Stoem will clear all the way up to Nunez. A good clearance there. As Nunez there complains for the foul, the ref plays on. Great defense there by both McCarthy and Cassis as Amoko skips past two. As once again, just like the first half, these players are really fighting out there for every ball. Very physical game. And that is something you definitely would expect in a NAIA opening round matchup here at Warrior Athletic Field. The score 1-0. Almost a quarter of an hour gone in the second half. 30 minutes and 40 seconds remain as Diaz finds the ball out wide. The score 1-0 Indiana Tech. Warriors the 1 seed. Luca Mata's first half goal gave them the lead as Cassis wins the ball there, finds Garcia, and the Warriors can break. Plays it over the top there. Jones tries to get on the end of it, but Alhambra once again, some great track in there, and he single-handedly has stopped a good 5 or 6 Warrior attacks. The center back number 4, who has stayed down here, looks to be limping himself, might be cramping up in his calves there as he was stretching out. And for the final 30, he might have to play a big role, especially if the Wolves look to step up, get some more men forward. It will leave them a bit more exposed defensively. And they will need him and Waldenstone to make sure they make some great tackles and keep things composed at the back. As a giveaway there, Coleman is able to get on the end of it and find Garcia going forward. Looks for Amoko. Andrade did well to track back and play it upfield. And Amoko stays down after the play. Looks like he collided with Downey, and both players down, feeling the brunt of that challenge. Both Downey and Amoko up here look to be doing better. There's a quick pause there, gave everybody a bit of a breather. As the first 15 have gone in the second half, Jones now, who's been very electric so far, gets a bit of the commentator curse there as he takes a loose touch and the ball goes out of play. Diaz defended well. Castello now in the midfield with Jones in defense. Will play Waldenstone as the Wolves look to build and create a chance. It's Salvato's had a very easy day in net so far. Really just one punch as Amoko tries to play Zimmerman through, but the ball does not find the way through. De Castro is able to pick it up and find Diaz. The ball's played all the way through to Nunez with Harris in support. A great challenge there from Harris to play it out for a throw in. It was a good ball over the top that let Nunez through, but he has been really unable to find any real chances so far. So once again, Nunez tries to get through there. Good defended by Jaime Tenorio on that far side. De Castro now out wide here. Can they clip a good one in? It's a good ball into the box. Coleman is able to flick it on. Jones gets the last clearance. Looks like an injury will force the first substitute of the second half. Ryan Steele will come in as Maxwell Amoko is down on that far side. Potentially a hamstring or calf injury on that right leg. Looks to be cramping up as the trainer comes out. Hopefully Maxwell is okay. He had a shoulder injury in the championship match here just about a week ago. He was able to come back in the game and finish out strong after taking a momentary break. But this one, hopefully it's just a cramp and no muscle issue, or he could be out for a long time as Ryan Steele checks in. Diaz takes the throw in into Castro, who plays it back to Diaz, but the ball goes out of play. A poor ball there, and chances like that, the Wolves will need to be a lot better at a simple ball there to keep possession in the attacking half. They win it back here. Downey will pump this one all the way up the field. Harris and McCarthy there. Harris the one up to win it, but Diaz is able to flick it on to Nunez. But Coleman does very well to win the ball back, and he is fouled there. His shirt pulled by Nunez, who looks to be becoming more frustrated as this game has gone on. Striker of his quality just needs one chance, but he's been unable to find one. Zambala did well to track that ball, but the Wolves are unable to keep it as Jones wins and skips past one defender there. Tries to travel it over the top to Steele. Downey does well to come out, but he drops the loose ball there as the Wolves fumbling with it in the back before they can finally calm things down through Castillo as he looks to go forward. But Tenorio, a great challenge there, at least momentarily stops the attack before McCarthy is able to step in and win it. Cassis as well, and this game really opening up as the ball's left through all the way for Salvato. Sidaway now finds himself in the middle and will spray all the way out to Tenorio, who can drive 40. Maybe tried to play it over the top to Garcia, who was not expecting the ball. It was a poor one. Both players were not on the same page there. So the ball there is too long. Once again, another overhit pass for the Wolves, who have done well to defend so far in this match, but they need to try to link up better going forward to really create a chance as De Castro there tries to play Nunez, who is offsides. A great line and a great pull there from McCarthy and Harris, who've had a great partnership all season. The two English center backs have really been such a tough force to get past for many opposing attackers. And with guys like Rosado and Salvato in net, that back three has been almost impeccable all season. 24:40 remains in the second half here. Still 1-0 Indiana Tech after the Luca Mata first half goal. Cassis once again dances around a few defenders, cuts back before he finds Tenorio. As some more subs for Indiana Tech will come in at the next dead ball. It looks like Jose Uvita. It might be Luca Mata as well. As Diaz there, a heavy touch lets him down, but the Wolves are able to keep possession to Castro. All the way back to the Wolves here. So the subs will come in. For the Wolves, it is number 11, Marcus Hagerman. For Castello in that midfield, and Luca Mata, the goal scorer, back in, and Marcos Fameliris is in up top. As Luke Jones and Noe Garcia will get a rest. As Mata does well with his first touch in the second half to kick it off the Wolves defender last to win the throw in. As Zimmerman does well to get out of pressure there before a foul is called. We're not sure who it's called on. Foul called on Diaz there, I believe, as Zimmerman, through three defenders, was able to win that 50-50 ball. Might have got popped in the face. as he walks that one off. As Tenorio on that far side, Lyris with his first touch of the match loses out there as the ball is sprayed over the top to Nunez with Harris in a foot race. Nunez is able to get on the end of it. And he gets past Harris here. Can Nunez find an option? He dances through a few defenders. Top of the box, the strike there's blocked by McCarthy. And eventually is cleared all the way up to Steele, who tries to play it over to Fame Lyris. But Alhambra is able to head it at least to the halfway line before Luca Mata picks it up and pops it over defender to retain possession. As Mata does well to drop his shoulder, let that ball ride through. And he is pulled back by Castro there in the midfield, who will pick up his first caution of the game. He's the first player to be booked today, as Indiana Tech have won themselves a free kick here. They might play short as both McCarthy and Harris stay back. Sidaway does, finds Cassis on that far side. Hagerman in defense. Cassis finds Fame Lyris, who cannot find Zimmerman there, but Cassis gets on the end of the loose ball. Zimmerman now with plenty of space cannot dance past the Castro as the Warriors are really trying to prod their way through now. The Wolves 10 men behind the ball trying to sit in this block down 1-0, and they cannot afford to concede a second with 20 minutes to go here in the second half. Steele will try to play this one in, cleared well by Waldenstone. As McCarthy now finds some action on the ball. Plays it out wide to Mata. Mata looks to play it into Fame Lyris, but it's read well by Diaz, who intercepts. The Wolves are able to clear at least up to half. Harris, a big win there, will put it right back into Wolves territory. Hagerman there tried to carry forward Cassis once again, another great challenge. And he's really been one of the better players on the field today. Created a lot of great chances going forward, Cassis, and some fantastic defensive work as well. But a loose clearance there. Zabala will get on the end of it, as Nunez finds Leino out wide all the way to Diaz, who will keep that one in and try to serve. He clips one into the box. It will go all the way over the goal, lands on the roof of the net. And another wasted opportunity there for the Wolves, who have struggled to really develop many chances in the attack in half. They've defended well and had some spells of possession, but still have yet to force a really good save out of Jaime Salvato, freshman goalkeeper. They still have just under 19 minutes to create a goal, as Hagerman now drives down that far side and wins the throw-in. Waldenstone will try to clip this one into Diaz. Mata is able to clear, but not far, as Zabala there is able to cut in, find Hagerman. The ball is squared across to Nunez, who looks to strike, and he puts it well over the goal there. But a good chance there for the Wolves, and if they can continue to build up like that, some nice one-touch pass and in the box leads to a shot from Nunez, which he blazes over the bar, but good sign of a potential final 17 minutes for the Wolves, who look to equalize here. Kevin Herrera has now checked in, number 7, on this near side. And Herrera off that bench, already applying some pressure there. Very quick. Is able to force Jaime Salvado into a tough pass to Tenorio on that far side, who cannot keep it in, and they win a throw in after some good pressure. As Waldenstone will look to play Diaz out wide, cannot. As Fame Lyris brings down Hagerman, but play goes on. Ref plays advantage as Nunez is able to split through and plays a good ball to the back stick, and the ball's gone over the net, over the line, and it's gone in to make it 1-1. The goal has been given here, but the ref yet to blow play dead. He played it in. Nunez squared it across the box, and Herrera at the back post was able to make connection to the ball. Salvado raced across the face of the goal and was able to save it. And the ball's been whistled to say it's gone over the line. It was hard to tell if it actually did. Salvado was able to claim there, and he quickly got up with the ball. We almost need some VAR here in Fort Wayne, but the goal has been...
Yeah, I don't have VAR.
We'll have to see if the goal's been given here. What a crazy turn of events. I believe it has. It's 1-1 here in Fort Wayne. Kevin Herrera believed to be on the end of that one. A very, very quick impact from the sub, who came on with great energy, forced a few bad passes as Tech will bring Jones and Garcia right back in, Amoko as well. So once again, that ball squared across the face of the goal. I believe it was Nunez who did so. It's a great ball to the back stick. Herrera, unmarked, was able to try to stick it in at that near post, and Salvado raced across the face of the goal. Was able to get on the end of it and get up quickly with the ball, but the AR flagged the ball as over the net, and it makes it 1-1. And with 16 minutes and 10 seconds to go, Cardinal Stritch have found a goal, and you got to give them credit for defending so well, keeping this game at 1-0, and they've found that one chance, and they've been able to capitalize as Harris looks to play one over the top. Ball bounces around and is eventually biked up the field, but Sidaway gets on the end of it as the Warriors here will have to wake up. They had done well and almost created a few goals themselves in the second half, but a quick lapse at the back like that leads to a tie game, as once again Nunez finds the ball here in the attacking half as the Wolves have woken up. Ball's cleared upfield. Garcia looks to get on the end of it, and he's able to do so. He beats out Waldenstone. It's 1v4 as Garcia is fouled in the back there by Waldenstone. Garcia does so well at checking in and using his physicality to win the ball before he's able to turn and go at defenders. He did so there. Waldenstone takes the yellow card, takes the foul to stop the counterattack. But Indiana Tech will have a great chance here on another set piece to direct a ball at Downey's goal. Garcia and Jones over it. This one around 30 yards out from net. It would take a wonder strike to beat Downey in net. Both Harris and McCarthy up for this one if it is clipped into around that 6-yard box area. Mata as well as Downey sets up his wall once again, sit away, and now Amoko stand in front of the wall. Cassis out on that far side in support. Just over 15 minutes to go. A great chance here for the Warriors. As Garcia over it, looks to strike. It hits the top of the wall before Cassis picks it up out wide. Plays Garcia, who's able to beat one defender but cannot find Cassis. As the players fight for the ball on that far side, Cassis the one to grab it, and he finds Coleman now. He tries to clip it in. McCarthy's still up. Now Garcia picks it up on the edge of the box, but he cannot turn. Amoko now plays it all the way out wide to Jones with Coleman in support. Can Jones get back on that left foot? Gets past Herrera with a great touch there. And once again, Jones trying now to get down that byline before he wins the corner there. A dangerous tackle by Zabala, who does well to make sure he wins the ball, or else that would have been a penalty kick. But Indiana Tech with a corner kick here on this near side. Luca Mata set over it with Harris and McCarthy up. All the Wolves in the box back to defend here as two players stand over the goalkeeper. Mata once again to take. Whips a good ball in. Harris unable to get on the end of it. McCarthy clips it back in, and Downey hops on the loose ball. The ball just inches over the captain defender, Will Harris's head. And if he would have been able to connect with that one and put it on frame, you got to think it would have made it 2-1, as Downey was really compressed by so many Warrior attackers in that 6-yard box. Sidaway now picks up the ball and finds Coleman. Looks for Jones there, but a great tackle by Castro is able to win it back. As Herrera looks over the top to Nunez, who cannot keep that one in. It will go over the byline for a goal kick. .45 to go in the second half here. 1-1. Luca Mata and Kevin Herrera, the goal scorers. The winner of this game will play Saturday here at 1 o'clock. But with the score tied up, nobody on this field right now is worried about Saturday. Everybody focused on the right now, as Cassis is able to win the foul there. As Harris plays a poor ball, but Leinu loses out, gets back on the ball, finds Diaz here. Got to give credit to Cardinal Stritch after a rough start to the second half. Some good saves by Downey and a few missed chances by the Warriors. They have really dominated the last 15 to 20 minutes. And albeit a lucky goal, they grabbed one to tie it up. They will try to push on here, but the Warriors will go once again. Jones now. Ball too long for Coleman in the middle, and Zabala gets on it. The ball sprayed over the top to Nunez. Salvato will stay on his line. Nunez is able to strike there, and it goes just wide of the post. Some miscommunication between center back Scott McCarthy and Jaume Salvato as the ball was clipped over the top. Salvato looked to be coming out of his net. McCarthy left it. Salvato stayed. And Nunez had a great chance there to make it his 17th of the season, and he would definitely like to have that chance back. He scored so many goals all year, and that one there he drags just wide of the post, and the Warriors escape as Garcia there cannot control it. The Wolves really controlling the last quarter of an hour in this game as the Castro now gets on the ball. The fans here at Warrior Athletic Field trying to wake up the Warriors. Ball's played over the top there. Coleman heads it on to Jones, who takes a great touch and turns. As John Dunn prepares another sub, might be the senior number 12, Pablo Torne, to come in. A lot of experience, as Garcia there unable to keep control of that one. Herrera on the far side. Finds Zabala in the middle, back to Herrera. Lainu now out wide to Diaz with space. Jones defending. Diaz is able to split into Nunez. Some great defending there by Sidaway, who steps over to win that ball and does not let Nunez get another strike off at goal, as he has grown more into this game in the second half. As Sidaway, a great challenge there on Nunez, who has stayed down, a heavy challenge, but Sidaway did well to win the ball. But Tenorio, a loose touch on the far side, will go off him last for a throw in. Leunu is off. Number 6, Sesma, back on. Andre Sesma started off the game. Has been out for some time now, back in for this second half to make his mark on the game with 8:38 to go. As Pablo Torne has checked in for Brendan Sidaway. Drops into that defensive midfield role, and he will have a very important job here to sit in front of Harris and McCarthy, and like Sidaway has done, be that link in between the defense there. But a poor pass from Torne gives the ball away. Herrera there plays it into Castro. Harris does well to get over and block. But the Wolves again with another chance here, as Tech must look to dig in. As all season, they've really been the team to go attack and score plenty of goals. Now, the last 20 minutes or so, they've been the team that has to sit back and defend well. As the Wolves have really come out in the last 20 minutes of this second half and brought some great energy and created a lot of great chances. But Cassis there is able to win the ball back and is fouled. Torne does well to find Mata. Looks over the top to Garcia, who looked to have been knocked down before he could make the run. The ref does not see anything as Garcia is quickly back up. As Coleman there looks to be fouled, as there's a player down here after the play. Alhambra down. .6:49 left in the second half. Alhambra back up on his feet, but looks to be under some distress as he limps here. He has been really great all day. Despite the mistake on that first goal, he's made some wonderful challenges. There's been a rock at the back with Walden Stoem, and has stopped many of the Warrior half chances so far. But with 6:49 to go, the Warriors, the number 1 seed here, will be looking to score a second in front of the home crowd to send them through to play on Saturday. With a guy like Noe Garcia, the WAC Offensive Player of the Year with 18 goals on the season so far, if he can just get one chance to possibly get his 19th, could send the Warriors through to Saturday. The same goes for the Wolves as well, with Salvador Nunez up top, 16 for him on the season. Two very impressive strikers. just look for one chance here to close out this game. As Hagerman now picks up the ball but loses out to Cassis. Plays McCarthy 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Coleman cannot get through the defenders there. Mata whistled for the foul. Looks like Alhambra is down once again. And he might have to come off here. It's a bit of a shame. He's had such a good day. As the stoppage here allows some subs for both sides. Jackson Zimmerman back in. Luca Mata, apologize there, to check out. Costello also back in for the Wolves. .606 remaining. The Wolves have a free kick here. Zabala set over the free kick here. We will have to see if they let guys like Waldenstone go forward. If they try to clip this one in, have the likes of Hagerman, Herrera, Nunez, Costello up front. As once again, the Indiana Tech fans here trying to light a fire under their team, get some more energy. Score 1-1. Luca Mata and Kevin Herrera, the goal scorers here at Warrior Athletic Field. The first of 2 games today in the Fort Wayne bracket between the 1 and 4 seed right now. Zabala will clip this one in. Hagerman cannot win. Castro gets on the end of it and strikes. It'll go wide of the post there. Another half chance for the Wolves, who have grown into this second half as it has gone on. And with 5:45 to go, they look the more likely out of the 2 teams to score if there will be a third goal. McCarthy there looks for Garcia, who's able to muscle the defender and shield the ball to Amoko, who finds Zimmerman. Zimmerman there cannot find Garcia through, but Amoko wins the ball back, finds Cassis, who will play it wide to Tenorio as the Warriors now push up the field. Cassis is able to skip past 2, finds Zimmerman, plays it wide to Coleman and out to Jones now. Plays it down the line to Coleman. Can he find a good ball in? It will come off Diaz last for a corner kick with 4:50 to go in the second half here. 1-1. And everybody is up in the box here. Salvato, the only man not. He stands at half with Coleman dropping back. Jones over it with Cassis short. And a lot of great options here. Will Harris and Scott McCarthy being the main 2 to get on the end of this one. Jones with the left foot on this near side. As Downey is surrounded by players here. Garcia and Tornay on him. Jones whips the ball in. McCarthy cannot get on the end of it, and Herrera is able to clear far enough to let the Wolves step up as Zimmerman will chase this one down. Salvato picks up the ball after the Warriors reset and plays Cassis now. Amoko trying to build up with Zimmerman, who elects to find Cassis in the middle, who has been really the start of every attack so far. Find Tornay, who finds himself in an advanced role. Jones now just looking for one chance here to play strike as Coleman receives. Coleman clips it in. Garcia, good ball. Garcia is able to bring it down and back heels it to Zimmerman, who touches well. Omoko, and a great save by Downey, who has been fantastic all evening. Cassis now is able to skip past and get back into the box here. Cannot find a ball in. Plays it to Omoko at the top of the box, who tries to get a strike. It's deflected there, and it will go out to Tenario's. The Warriors looking for an opportunity. Tenario clips it in. Coleman tries to get on the end of it, and Sesma will pump this one all the way up the field. McCarthy with Nunez to chase. And McCarthy does well to shield off Nunez and will play it back to Salvato. As McCarthy's brought down hard after the play there, the ref plays on, and Harris gives away a loose ball there as Zimmerman will drag down Zabala. As tempers are flaring here, the end of the second half. McCarthy there did very well to win the ball and play it back to Salvato. Was caught after the play by Nunez. The ref elects to play on with no advantage. As Will Harris plays the ball forward, it gets picked off, and Zimmerman takes one for the team as he drags down Zabalo to stop the counter attack. And after defending pretty much for their lives for the past 2 minutes, as Downey made a few great saves there, the Wolves will find themselves with a free kick here about 30 yards out. Herrera over it with Zabala as well. As De Castro believe he just picked up a yellow card for dissent. And De Castro might have picked up his second yellow of the game, and he'll be off the field, as the Wolves have dropped down to 10 men here. Unbelievable scenes in the final few minutes here at Warrior Athletic Field. As Antonio De Castro has picked up a second yellow card after dissent to the ref. And that will see his day over. And the Wolves, the rest of this match, will be playing with 10 men. Unbelievable, and this free kick becomes even larger for the Wolves as a man down now. If they can score from this, they can take the lead with 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go. If not, they will have to defend a man down. As the ref continues to talk to the sideline over there with the Wolves coach, and a crazy turn of events after the Warriors had 3-4 chances to make it 2-1. They lose the ball in their own half at the other end after McCarthy was hacked down after the play. Nothing was called. Zimmerman eventually fouls Zabalo, who was going towards the net, and they win a free kick. But De Castro gets a second yellow for dissent after arguing with the ref. And the Cardinal Stritch Wolves are down to 10 men with just 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the second half. Luca Mata and Kevin Herrera are the goal scorers. As Zabala set over this free kick here. A great chance to make it 2-1, clips it in. And the ball is cleared by Cassis up the field. Garcia is able to get on the end of it, and he can keep that one in, and the Warriors can now go forward with a man advantage. Garcia there, a poor ball, tried to get over the top to Omoko. And that ball from McCarthy is played over the top. Can Omoko get on the end of that? Downey does well to come out and head clear. And Omoko's whistled for a foul after his trailing leg comes out and hits Downey. As as the ref must do a good job in keeping control of this game as things have started to get out of hand in just the final few minutes here. A minute 45 to go. Cardinal Stritch a man down after Castro was sent off for a second yellow due to dissent. As Coleman there wins the ball, but it's off him last for a throw in. Sessman now on this near side. Can he find an option to put a good ball in? But he loses out there, and Cardinal Stritch will have to implement almost a new game plan to finish out the rest of this game, especially if it goes into extra time. Now under a minute left in the second half here. McCarthy with the ball, plays it to Coleman. Costello defending. Harris will try to drive forward and spray one up the field, but another poor ball there cannot find its way through to the likes of Amoko or Garcia. As 30 seconds remain, Coleman now looks for Zimmerman there. The ball will squeeze through, but Garcia cannot get on the end of it. Good step there from Diaz. But they lose out to Cassis now. Can Cassis go forward? Clips it over the top to Garcia, but Downey once again quick off of his line to claim. He will likely hold this one out to see the rest of the second half go. He sets it down as opposed to punting. Bit dangerous there. Harris able to win the header, and the second half timer will go out. And we will go into overtime here. It is 1-1 at Warrior Athletic Field between the number 1 seed Indiana Tech Warriors and the number 4 seed Cardinal Stritch Wolves. A crazy second half after a first half goal by Luca Mata sent the Warriors into halftime with a 1-0 lead. Kevin Herrera gets on the score sheet a questionable goal as he was able to score at the back post. Indiana Tech arguing that the ball never went over the line as Salvato was able to get over and get a hand on it. And quickly got up with the ball, but the Wolves were already celebrating. The ref went and talked to the AR, and they came to a conclusion that the ball did go over the net, or over the line into the net, to make it 1-1. And just moments ago, before the first half ended, number 8, Antonio De Castro was sent off for a second yellow card after he was booked for dissent. So the Wolves will be down to 10 men here for this overtime period. And that is a bit of a gut punch. They grabbed the goal, had some good chances in that second half, and as we sit here in the 4 to 5 minute timeout between the second half and overtime period, the Wolves have really done well in the second half to play well. They had many great chances, really dominated the last 20 minutes or so, and that red card will provide them with many challenges the rest of this match here. As this one has gone into overtime, it's 1-1 here at Warrior Athletic Field. The second match starts around 4 o'clock. It might get pushed just a bit back now due to this being an overtime between Bethel and University of the Cumberlands, the 2 and 3 seeds. The winner of both these Thursday games will play Saturday at 1 o'clock here at Warrior Athletic Field. And for a first matchup here in the NAIA opening round, it's been a great game so far. It's been packed full of action. Just about everything you want to see and don't want to see in a game we've had. We've had a red card. We've had goals. We've had plenty of fouls as well. And an overtime period Coming up in just under 3 minutes, we are set for even more of that as both sides here prepare in what has been a crazy, crazy match so far. A very competitive one. Gotta give credit to Cardinal Stritch all the way up from Glendale, Wisconsin. They've done well to come here in a windy and cold environment. One that's probably not too rare up in Wisconsin. I bet it gets cold up there even more so than here in Indiana. And they have really played well. Downey and Neds, Alhambra, Waldenstone on the back line. Nunez going forward has yet to find a goal as he would have liked, but he has created some good chances and really grown into the game recently. I believe he was the one that assisted the Kevin Herrera goal. Kevin Herrera off the bench has brought a lot of energy and was the goal scorer that sent this game into overtime. For the Warriors, a lot of impressive players today as well. Simmerman's done well. Luca Mata, the goal scorer. Cassis has had another very good game in the midfield, and No Way Garcia will be looking to get on the end of something in this overtime period. 18 goals on the season. We'll be looking for his 19th. Nunez, 16 for him, for the Wolves, and he will be looking for his 17th. But a crazy overtime period we might see as the Wolves are down to 10 men here with just over a minute to go before we get back into action here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Almost set to get underway with some overtime here at Warrior Athletic Field. Hopefully all the viewers around the world, this game is not keeping you up too late. Some of the different time zones, especially for all of the foreign players we have on this varsity team. A lot of support, a lot of fans back at home in various different parts of the world watching this one here. The Warriors set out in their lineup here. Looks to be the same lineup that ended the second half. All of these starters, but now Pablo Torne in for Brendan Sidaway and Noe Garcia in for Luca Mata. And Cardinal Stritch set up here as the wind once again will be a factor in this 10-minute overtime period. Cass is set over the ball to get us underway. The score 1-1, but in an overtime period like this, it could be 0-0 or 2-2. It does not matter. So both teams will look for this goal to take the lead. Cassis kicks it off back to Harris, who will drive, and the overtime period is underway. The fans here trying to get the players once again poking up Cassis, trying to get past a few. He does and finds Tenorio. Back to Cassis now. As Tech will try to hold most of the possession as Cardinal Stritch sit 10 men, all 10 men behind the ball. As the ball from Harris too long there to McCarthy. Sesma to take. As Alhambra has not checked back in, it looks like Diaz has slotted into center back. And Sesma has dropped in at left back. Kevin Herrera, the goal scorer, in at this left wing spot. Alhambra, a big loss. He's played well all day. And Diaz will definitely have a lot to handle with Noe Garcia in the middle. As Harris looks over the top to Noe Garcia. is able to get on the end of it, but he cannot control, as Hagerman will head up the field to Nunez. Nunez has a big role in this overtime period here. If he can hold up the ball well and let the Wolves get forward, as Cassis wins it back and plays it out to Coleman. Tornay now. Plenty of space to drive forward. Play it out wide to Tenorio. Now it's a Moko with two defenders on him, Hagerman and Andrade in support. Harris now, can Harris find a good ball, and he whips it in at the back post. Zimmerman heads it down. It might have hit a hand. Zimmerman once again, can he get on the end of it? Finds a Moko who strikes, and it's another great save from Downey. A great ball from Will Harris. Zimmerman was able to get up, and when it headed it down, it almost looked like it hit a hand there, but that would have been a very harsh one to call, as the defender really could do nothing about that. So close to the ball as it flicked off of, or potentially flicked off of his hand. Ball found its way to Amoko at the edge of the box. The strike there was a good save by Downey, as Amoko has had a few good chances today, but has been unable to find one into the back of the net, as Tornay a loose ball there over the top of Coleman. Lainu has gone down here. That right hamstring he holds on to, and he might need a substitute. Looks to be trying to walk that one off. We will have to see if he needs subbed off here. He went down but got up quickly to try to help defend. Stone will play this one far up the field. Salvato will come out and get, as Herrera applied some pressure. 6:40 to go in this overtime period. Harris will look to play upfield to Garcia. Walden Stone defending. And he's able to draw the foul there. Garcia trying to win that one. A bit of a shirt tug. Cassis drops very deep to pick this ball up. He has really been the quarterback in all of the Warriors' attacks so far today. Once again, he finds some space on the ball. Will play short to Harris. Looks over the top to Amoko. The ball catches up in the wind, and Amoko's able to get on the end of it and win it. Clips it into the box. Sesma heads it not far, and the ball will go off Jones last for a goal kick. Downey to take the goal kick here with just over 5 minutes left. Almost halfway done with this overtime period. Tornay's able to win, but Hagerman picks up the loose ball. The ball there over the top all the way through to Salvato. And Harris will receive short. As the Warriors, with the man advantage, look to grab the goal here. As Andrade will clear it far up the field. They really are just putting all 10, if not 9 men behind the ball. Nunez, really the lone man up top. But a great tackle there from Zabala And can he find someone through Tornay? Great job tracking back there as he plays McCarthy, who finds Common, and the Warriors can go forward here with numbers. Plays it wide to Jones with Sesma chasing. Can Jones find an option here? On that right foot, drags it across the box, and it is cleared out for a corner. A good clearance from Walden Stoneman in front of his own net. Did well to make sure he didn't put it in his own net, and puts it out for a corner kick here as Luke Jones stands over it. All of the Warriors besides Coleman and Salvato in the box. Jones will take short to Cassis. Cassis going at the defender here. Can he find an option? He skips past one, plays it in, and the ball is cleared out to Jones, who will head it back into the box. Finds its way all the way back to Coleman here. Play it wide to Tenorio with Harris in support. As Harris will clip this one into the box, but Downey the only one there to claim. And Downey is in no hurry to play this ball here. Coleman and Jones trying to link up on this near side. Jones will reset all the way back to Salvato. Harris once again looks over the top. Garcia tries to flick it on to Amoko, who cannot win that one. A good step by Waldenstone. As Waldenstone there and Amoko exchanging some words. After the collision there, Amoko stayed down. Waldenstone not happy with Amoko. The ref will have to split this one up here, as this game has really had tempers flare towards the end of the second half, and we see it again in the overtime period here. We will have to see what the ref does. It might just be a warning for both players. They both might be lucky to get away without a card there. Field. They cannot win it. Nunez unable to get on the end of it. Harris once again with the ball, and he will take his turn to drive it up the field. As Ryan Steele checked in from Maxwell Amoko on that far side. Once again stops play. I believe he brings over both coaches to have a word with both of them. To take a minute 30 to go in this overtime period. Can the Warriors find another chance, as the Wolves have sat back for 8.5 minutes and defended well? Garcia unable to find Steele there, and Nunez with no teammates in support can drive forward. Gets past two there. Herrera now supporting. Can he find him across the box? Salvado's able to get on the end of it, beats Herrera to the ball, but a great job by Nunez there to get past both Tourné and Harris. But the ball for Herrera is just a bit too long as Zimmerman will try to drive it up to Garcia, is able to find him. Garcia finds Jones, who tries to play it into Steele and Garcia now. Garcia is able to get it on to Steele. The strike there to the back of the net. The Warriors have done it. Garcia there, a great flick on to Ryan Steele to make it 2-1. And the Warriors, the 2-1 lead. What a goal there. The ball from Zimmerman. The Warriors won the ball back, and that will do it here. Zimmerman did so well to play that ball into Garcia, who first timed the ball to Luke Jones. Luke Jones clipped it in. Garcia beat Waldenstone to it, played it to Steele, and with that right foot, he was able to tuck it around Downey. And the Indiana Tech Warriors, with 38 seconds to go in the overtime period, score the second goal, a vital goal that will see them through to Saturday at 1 p.m. What a crazy end to this game here. And you gotta feel bad for Cardinal Stritch. What a game they played. They go 9.5 minutes in overtime. They almost get this thing into penalties. But a great goal there from Ryan Steele, assisted by Noe Garcia, who's usually on the end of the scoring goals. We'll see the Warriors into Saturday afternoon. And Cardinal Stritch, such a good season for them. They will, a heartbreaking end to the year. 2-1 the final score for the Warriors here. A massive win. We'll see them through to Saturday. Luca Mata scored in the first half. Kevin Herrera, who had a great game off the bench for the Wolves, made it 1-1. But Ryan Steele, the sophomore from England, was able to make it 2-1 there from Scotland. Apologize for that. Was able to make it 2-1 with 38.7 seconds to go. And the Warriors grab a massive, massive overtime goal that will see them through to Saturday. That will do it here for the first game at Warrior Athletic Field. Game 2 at 4 o'clock between Bethel and the Cumberlands. The winner of that will play Indiana Tech on Saturday. And we'll see you at 4 o'clock for that game between the 2 and 3 seed. Once again, the Warriors 2-1 win here. Ryan Steele, the winner in overtime. An electric end to the game. And the 1 seed Warriors escape past the 4 seed Wolves from Wisconsin. An unbelievable finish here. Thank you once again for tuning in. We will catch you at that 4 o'clock game and then see you on Saturday as well to watch the Warriors once again look to continue their season on one more game as they have a chance to win one more and go down to Georgia. An unfortunate end to the season